Well, match number 29, HPL season number 15, sponsored by MAMS Hospital. Well, we are into the final stage of the league phase. Welcome to this fantastic match between the RECON Rangers versus the Smashers 11. On to my right, the match officials and the two captains. It will be the Smashers captain, in fact the RECON Rangers captain, who will be spinning the coin.
Heads.
Heads it is.
Heads.
And it is a head. Well, Smashers 11 captain winning the toss. What are you doing?
Batting first.
Well, again, so many things. What are you taking out from this league?
This league is not going well for my team, but we have to finish this league with a good win. We try our level best to win this match.
Well, what has been about this tournament? Can you please describe in a few words about this fantastic tournament?
First of all, congratulations for Yusuf for completing 15th season, and umpires they are organizing very good, and all the best for next season.
Well, game plan for today?
Same.
Well, changes in your playing 11?
3 players are not coming, 3 new players are playing.
Well, all the best, captain. Well, do or die for you, captain, isn't it? Well, all up for this match.
Yeah, hopefully. We're okay with the toss. It's okay. We'll like to chase also. So today we'll be missing Vishwanath. So we'll try to make up with the bowling somehow.
Well, losing the first two, again winning the next two. Well, this has been a mixed bag. So, what do you reckon about the players and how are the boys preparing for this match when you're definitely going to the quarterfinals, which is the eliminators next?
We are hopeful that we'll make the quarterfinals. The winning momentum is there. So we want to play well. We're playing well in other tournaments also. So let's enjoy the game. Most likely we'll be on the winning side.
Well, moments to cherish for you in this tournament.
Definitely. See, the way we come back, it itself is a good positive thing. 2 matches we were down, but next 2 games we have come back. So that itself is a good thing. So if we reach knockouts, it's anyone's game. So just one game at a time.
Well, game plan for today and any changes in your playing 11?
So yeah, Vishwanath is not there. So we have to patch up our bowling a little bit. But we have players, they can take up the role and they can do it. And most likely we want to restrict them less than 150 and then chase it down. That's all.
Well, all the best, captain, for this fantastic encounter. Well, that's the news from the center. It is the Smashers 11 who won the toss and they have decided to bat first. And that's it. And we'll be starting the match. Well, the sun is gone, the lights are on. Welcome to this fantastic encounter between the RECON Rangers 11 and the HPCL. Well, welcome to this fantastic encounter between the RECON Rangers and the Smashers 11. That's drilled down the ground for 4 more. What a start this. Exciting batting. This from the batsman. Well, the Smashers 11 might have lost all the 4, but what is it in their out? Well, you fight it till the end. You fight it out, fight till the end. What a shot that was. He really settled well. That's beautifully drilled down the ground. That's an exciting start from Yadukul. 4-2. Now the scoring is off and running. 4-2. So they're losing 4-4, taking in a lot of lessons. The captain said it's been some disappointment for them, but they would really not want to lose anything. Fight brilliantly. That's good ball there. That's ball. The ball coming in is the captain himself, Dr. Uday, operating in. So one thing that I really liked about Dr. Uday in that interview in the pre-match session, in the toss time, he really said there have been some fantastic moments, and in the quarterfinals it will be anyone's game. So one game at a time. So that is the spirit you should have as a captain. He really calmed the batsman for pace there, and that's really good bowling. Absolutely good bowling. Have a look at that. The first 2 balls we've seen, he was slightly more outside the off stump. The batsman really got the chance to swing through the line to wider of mid-off. The last 2 balls, slightly more back of the length. He knows the batsman would really want to make room because there has been no fielder on the leg side, and bowling it back of the length. What a good over that. Well, in fact, that's the end of 1. I believe it's 9 without a wicket. Yes, 1 gone, 9 without a wicket. The Smashers 11 captain said they're going to do their best. At this point of time, you ought to do, isn't it, a do or a die game for the opposition. You have to come all guns blazing. And then, yes, they're definitely playing for pride. Some resurgence if they're winning this match. They want to win this match in a canter. Rahul it will be to start with the new ball, and that's a tall new bowler, Rahul. But yes, all the bowlers, the spirit will be up for different bowlers, different tactics. The last time or in the first over, we have seen the bowler cocking his wrist, snapping his wrist at the last moment. Rahul, a natural outswing bowler, this man. Yes, a natural outswing bowler, and the width being given. Freeing his arms. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounces for 4. This is good batting from Yadukul. In the last over as well, the hands of him being so good. A slight trigger movement. He was very early into the shot. Well, not good bowling from the bowler. Oh, what a shot that was for 4 more. He waited for the ball. Nicely cut it away. Over the fielder at point. And now slight change of field. Having a deep point, in fact. A cover point more in place. Well, Rahul, yes, he'll definitely want to use his height. Not good bowling ideally. Would he want to attack the pads of Yadukul here? That's good bowling there. Short stuff. That's a wide again. A good ploy this from Rahul, isn't it? We normally see this from the bowlers trying to be full. We normally see this field even. Someone more on the offside and the batsman trying to go through with the shot. And slightly more a fielder at wide along off. Well, that will be his tactic, isn't it? And again, He would really want to bowl the short balls, which was really a surprise element as well as the last one, but would want to be around the head height. That's good bowling. That's lovely bowling. That's a huge appeal. The wicketkeeper went up. The wicketkeeper went up for you, but the umpire said no. So yes, Yadukul is just trying to make room. Just trying to play more on the offside. We've already seen him score some wonderful shots through the V. And really good for bowling from Rahul. Yes, and we know with this pitch has very good bounce to offer. Have a look at the bounce Rahul is getting. That's wide again. The frustration on the face of Rahul, and already the extras we know has been a cause of concern for the bowlers. But yet, this pitch we clearly know hard pitches, and the bowlers of this stature, something for them to save. If they are bowling back of the length as Rahul does, and predominantly see somewhere more around the chest height. It's again trying to dance down the track, isn't it? Yadukul, he has to really maintain that intent, isn't it? He's trying to just dance down the track, and more he's getting that surprise bounces. Has already been there. Will we see? Always talk about Mohammad Shami with some good surprise bounces up his sleeve. Well, he directs such surprise bounces just like Rahul does. That's an yes. Well, the non-strikers remain pretty surprised out there. But Yadukul, who's stopping him? In that first over, it was so good. Rahul bouncing back very, very well in the over after going for that first boundary in the over. The lengths have been more back of the lengths. The ball is getting some extra bounce here. Now dancing down the track. That's edged away. 3 fielders behind the ball. 3, 4, 5 bounces. It trickles away for 4 more. Well, Yadukul just running down the track, trying to smash everything. Well, Rahul, should he have just tried to maintain the line? He was in the arena more, just tried to be full. Well, over the fielder, yes, that certainly helped. Making room. Well, in fact, 3 fielders, we know this outfield very fast. This is seriously good batting from Yadukul. There's luck and as well as some fantastic shots from Yadukul's bat so far. That's a wide again through the wicket keeper there. Well, yes, already see, have a look at this. 3 wides being bowled in the over. Well, the RECON Rangers, they have everything to play for in this match. Yes, we ideally know who is holding the nerve, will be a better team. No doubt about that. The projected at the moment 229 smashes, but ideally look to get that total. Well, he has already planted his front foot. Yes, he has already planted his front foot, Yadukul. The trigger movement in the foot has been slightly interesting and very interesting component from Yadukul. We'll talk about that. So 2 overs back to back producing over 10. In fact, this over producing 11. 2 gone, 21 without loss. Well, 2 gone, 21 without loss. Charan is facing his first ball. Well, Yadukul is playing very, very nicely here. Dr. Uday will continue. Oh, have a look at the swing. Have a look at that swing. Well, Uday is one of the bowlers more like Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, where he exactly gets to snap the wrist at 12 o'clock. So you always need not depend on the wrists. It's just that your action, the way you bowl, tells a lot about you as a bowler. That's another wide there. The bowlers slightly missing their line, slightly missing their control. But already over 7 extras today. They'll be really mindful here. Dr. Uday, back on the mind, the captain himself. He'll really want to apply, especially in a game like this. How has the preparation been? He really said 1 game at a time. So here they'll definitely want to take 1 over at a time. Oh yes, this is ideally something that they would want to look at that with an inside edge that again trickles away for a boundary. Well, this is luck in your favor. He did dance down the track, Yadukul in the last over, which is gone over the slip cordon for 4. And this time as well, slightly edgy. He got the ball on track, but the luck said, though you're getting on track, I'm with the smashes. A very, very, very lucky inside edge that's gone away for a boundary. Well, slightly late was Charan, when a nervy start for Charan that. That's another wide from Dr. Uday. So clearly, we can really clearly tell the mindset of Dr. Uday here. He's definitely trying to attack the pads of Charan. He's definitely predominantly trying to get the ball. But it will be really interesting having that much amount of degree of swing. Can he get the batsman LBW? Yes, again that's smashed away. What a wonderful strike for 4. This is awesome batting from Charan as well. Well, have a look at that. Well, Yadukul, we have seen him dance down the track, hit some superb shots. This is way back in the crease. He read the bowler here. With being presented by Dr. Uday, smashes. They already got a smashing start. 32 already on the board. Very deep in the crease, in fact, this time. In the first over as well, we've seen Rahul slightly giving Yadukul that width, and this time you give width, you're punished. Trying to just help it. Yes, this would be the ideal line that Dr. Uday, already being more expensive, Dr. Uday here again, both the bowlers not able to control the degree of swing, and can certainly understand. We can definitely certainly understand what he has got in place for us. What has he got in place for the team? Is the qualification scenario as well will always be on the line as far as the RECON Rangers are concerned. Now have a look at the projector score, 264. Well, we know anything over 180 very, very competitive, but yes, another team winning on a canter, scoring 132 in just 12, winning by 10 wickets. Oh, again trying to just be crossbar, and this is really good. This is really good bowling, and the way Dr. Uday has bounced back, simply good to watch. Simply interesting. Into the first few balls, he has definitely struggled to control the degree of swing, and after that, where Charan has got slightly an inside edge, which is really good news, is that he's getting the swing back on track. Is he getting that in-swinging Yorkers, some spicy component, Dr. Uday? That's again smashed! What a shot that was from Dr. Uday! 4 more! Well, what you tell about Yadukul's hands once again? When you're being shot, giving the batsman the width. Well, not learning from the mistake once. When you repeat the mistake once, don't repeat it twice. Yes, he was right up there for this shot. Looking very strong, rock solid, Dr. Uday Yadukul already. The luck is with him. So is the brilliance. Yes, just have a look at that. The trigger movement is so good. The hands as well, being slow light. He's been flawless, cutting the ball. A slow ball there. That's slightly dangled. That's a lovely ball for Dr. Uday to end the over. Yes. Another over is costed over 16. 37 without a wicket after 3. We'll be back on air. 37 without a wicket. What a start this. A dream start as far as the Smashers are concerned. So the last game they want to definitely play with a lot of pride. And here's Yadukul showing that pride. Smashing the ball to all parts of the ground. They've been surmounting, isn't it? It's been just resurgence. 11, 10, 11, 16. Talk about the numbers. It's been just ascending. 5 more runs from 1. It's just been sorting those numbers. That's what cricket brings for you. Just sort out those numbers. If you're best in one over, become wonderful in another. That's what Yadukul and Charan, that is again smashed. In fact, straight to the fielder there. But yes, the first 3 overs have been absolutely magical. The hands have been so superb to watch. 2 batsmen, different stages, the way they play. One more predominantly lies on the back foot. Loves to play on the up. Another one shimmying more down the track. Cutting the ball so late. Well, an interesting component. Shiva here is trying to just bowl more back of the length. Would there be an interesting component always when a left-hander bowling to a right-hander where he tried to just bring the ball back in? But the Smashers, as I was really telling, a deep start, 38 without a wicket. But yes, the RECON Rangers, when they want to win it big. Dances down the track, bottom of the bat. No fielder there. I couldn't get the ideal timing, Yadukul, but yes, he's keeping the intensity. But what has been very interesting about Yadukul, though he has been beaten playing these kind of shots, the last one was so slow. It was a very interesting ball with a terrific way for Dr. Uday to end an expensive over. He's just dancing down the track, keeping the intensity going, with Charan keeping his cool, playing some lovely shots. Trying to work that away. That's nicely played off the hips. A glance, fine for 4. Great batting this. But Charan can't get so elegant for you, isn't it? You always talk about elegance in the cover drives, but talk about the elegance with these flicks. What a shot that was. Just helped it. Being more slightly leg side-ish. A silky touch from Charan here. Well, 43 for 1. Well, the bowler just gave a message. Commentator, you said silky touches, isn't it? Talk about me getting wickets in a wonderful fashion. But Charan, that's a big wicket. That's a very big wicket. Spinner in early, isn't it? What a wicket to have. And what has been a very important component of Shiva is he's absolutely bowling straight. The front foot, that weight transfer has been a very key component. Bowling those flighters. Suresh makes his way to the crease. But what a good start. It's been a lovely start. They've laid a very good foundation ideally. They've kept that intent going. This is how you ought to play in that power play. When the two fielders are there back, the intensity has been not lost from the two batsmen here. Bowling it wider of the stumps. Yes, Yash. In the future as well, he'll be having 3 overs to bowl after this. But yes, you as a spinner are very, very important to especially bowl in the power line. He's bowling it right up there and bowling the tosses. Very brave from this man. Bounce there. We've already seen the bounce from the first two bowlers. Well, in fact, if it was Dr. Rahul who got some adequate bounces, surprised everyone with those bounces, trying to cramp the batsman for room. There, the batsman trying to smash it away. Well, very, very good bowling from Rayash. Realized this, only 7 runs being given in the last 10 balls is simply brilliant from the bowler. Flighter, full, gone for 4. Well, there, no. In fact, there is a fielder back. A very tidy over. Another brilliant over this from Yash in the power play. He's done a fantastic job. So, last 2 overs clawed their way back into the match. The RECON ranges. 5 gone, 45 for 1. Only 2 of the last over. 2 of the last over ends it. Well, a key component we normally see, well, when he's completing this action, Yash, the follow through is absolutely dead straight and going more towards the off stump. We normally see the bowlers not completing their action, especially talk about that stride. The body falls off. Either the jump will not be proper, but this man is absolutely bowling it dead straight. The body being dead straight, hence the alignment. And being more towards the off stump, which is really helping him hit back of those lengths. And that's the reason he has been very touch and he has really given us a message saying silky touches and silky ways of getting wickets in form of catches. Have a look at that. And I feel there it's a good Yorker that. Well, Shiva 185 matches, 185 innings. 212 wickets. So, very, very good bowler, this man. A very experienced bowler, in fact, 237 wickets. And have a look at the best. It is simply scintillating to watch. The way he has been running in. 6 for 21 is best. Yes. Have a look at that. The way he has been running in. Exactly, bowling more towards the off than the front foot, which has been a very key attractor. The weight transfer. The weight transfer is such a key component, isn't it? When the bowler delivers the ball, will help him more in his follow through. Especially the bowlers bowling more closer to the off stump, like a bowler like Shiva. But there's been no boundary, remember. The last 14 balls. Are they getting one, Suresh? 1 in 7. Yes! He's gone, Suresh! Trying to swing one, lose of concentration. Well, I was just dreaming something big will happen. And yes, Suresh perishes. Trying to go for the big one there. Trying to go really for the huge loft. Paying amends, paying price with Gus. Is simply outstanding. Bowling it straight. Not trying anything extra. The middle stump castle, yes, is completely dismissed. This is the bowler just bowling with a lot of authority. Sensational stuff from him. It's really wonderful bowling. Hitting the deck. Bowling it straight. Bowling more towards the off stump. The stumps rattled. Yes, he was trying to play dead straight. That was what. He was really upset with the shot, Suresh. That is what the dot balls do to you. Well, mind you, last 15 balls have been absolutely no runs scored from the bat. Yadukul has been off strike, which has been very, very important for the bowling team. So this has been really good bowling. Yash bowling a superb over the last one, bowling the tossers, bowling it right up there. Suresh as well, slightly disturbed as far as his concentration was concerned. He already knew a good batsman in form of Charan was gone. He really had to hold that nerve. But the RECON Rangers are on top. They're on top at the moment. They're coming all guns blazing. But yes, 38 without a wicket after the first 3. In fact, the last 15 balls has been simply outstanding. Snehit, who makes his way to the batting crease now. Now Yadukul will be really wanting to guard his partners. And he himself will ensure not to play any rash shot from here on. What good bowling this has been from Shiva. Once you're getting some good wickets, especially in the power plays of 2 to 3, that too in a clutch. Remember this point. They've got those wickets back to back. That too of consecutive overs. That really keeps your morale and the confidence high. A lefty to a lefty. Are we seeing some in-swingers from Shiva? Snehit on strike. Well, you can see the pop of dust. Have a look at the wicket keeper. This is a solid carry through to the wicket keeper. This will really encourage Dr. Rahul as well. Gone for 12 runs in the first over. Well, playing slightly late. Well, reaction time will be very important for Snehit as well. He'll be quick and wanting to react very, very nice. Especially when you're bowling, when you're facing a stature of Shiva, when you're facing a bowler of Shiva stature. Again, chin music from the bowler there. Short ball with interesting lengths in this over, and have a look at that fair play award. The HPL fair play award. Well, yes, who's deciding? Mr. Sham, are you deciding the fair play award? Well, Sham said no, but yes, he really ensured that he's asking the player. That's really good cricket from you. Really good all-round cricket. Hostility on the field, but off the field we're always friends, says Vikas. But will this be a wicket maiden? Yes, I've been a cracking over this. A straight to Dr. Uday. He'll be really proud, Dr. Uday, with the way the things have unfolded in the last 3 overs. 6 gone. Yash, superb. Sorry, Dr. Shiva has been superb. 2 overs, 2 for 6. The first wicket maiden of the innings. 45 for 2 after 6. Well, back on air, end of the power play, 45 for 2. We are still hunting for that boundary. Dr. Yadukul, 25 in 22. At one point, he was going and looking in superb touch. He's getting the bounce ideally. Yash. What has been a very key attractor about this man? He's been bowling very closer to the off stump, very closer to the batsman, and absolutely not being afraid to toss. The first over as well, we have observed, very required a really brave skill, especially in the power play. That smashed away. That's a good stroke. What a stroke that was. Well, immaculate power shot from Yadukul there. Super bottom hand from Yadukul's bat here. Moves on to 29 with that boundary. It's a smashing stroke. Have a look at that. Everyone was stranded. He already had a field. Wow. Nothing wrong with the bowler. Got a great shot. The fielder there. Long off had absolutely no chance. A superb stroke. Well, this has been a very key attractor for him. He has really kept that intent going, Yadukul. He has danced down the track. Yes, he has been edgy on slight conditions, but the hands have been really awesome. 50 up, and the first boundary scored almost after 22 balls. So yes, they'll be really wanting to keep these phases alive. Nicely placed away. That's very cheeky, very intentional. That's gone away for 4. Well, realizing you already had a fast slip. The batsman is so good was the other goal. He moves into third 30s. Waited for the ball. Well, played it. Yes, have a look at that. Played it so late. Wider of slips. It's just intentional. And great batting this. 2 back-to-back boundaries. Well, take that. Dr. Yes, says Dr. Yadukul here. 33 in 24. He's batting well. Well, silky touches. Deft touches. Wrapped on the pads, missing the leg, but what a way. A superb climax to end the over. An anti-climax, I must really say. The last one, wide roller saves, it was really intense. It was a superb shot from Yadukul. He has been really batting completely differently. 7 gone, 56 for 2. Well, 7 gone, 56 for 2. What good shots in the last over. Well, one creamed for the bat when the ball was full. The other, well, he bowled it slightly wider of the off stump. Again, a slight degree of turn that Dr. Yash got, but playing it more wider of the first. What a good shot that was. Simply brilliant. And have a look at the presence of mind Dr. Yadukul has. This was what I was really discussing. He would really want to guard Snehit and the co. Will be out there, already 2 wickets down. A very important phase for this man. And yes, the spinners up and running have been very good ploys as well as Dr. Uday is concerned. This is how you ought to operate as a captain. Trying to slog from outside the off stump. They Snehit. And the first run for him on the board finally after 4 balls. So yes, the RECON Rangers, the dot ball percentage, as I was really discussing. Those phases, isn't it? The phases of the dot balls should be really intact as far as the bowling department, the bowling team is concerned. Well, you allow the batsman, you want the batsman, yes. Allow the batsman, let them score shots. Again, the last 2 shots were the balls where the boundaries were scored of the good balls, remember. So yes, try to attack the wickets as much as possible. That's through the wicket keeper again. No one stopping that. That's gone for 4. Well, who's stopping Yadukul here at the moment? I think he himself will stop. Well, the wicket keeper completely missing. Yes, he has been just trying to play those cross-barred hikes. The wicket keeper as well will really ensure not to drop any ball from here. What a good shot that was. This man is really bringing on the energy to the team. This partnership slightly blossoming now. 12 in 10, and the boundaries are coming, which are really, really very, very important as far as the team smashers are concerned. A bowled it wider, a sound of the bat. Told it all. Is it a 6? What a 6. Yes. Empires, raise your hand. Raise your hand when my bat flows. says Yadukul. What a shot! The sound of the bat told it all. Tossed it wider of the off stump, just as what Yash was doing. But the power this man has, he just waited for the ball, picked up the spot, deposited into the crowd. Magnificent batting from Yadukul here. He was tested, mind you. Now this is how the opening batsmen play. We see some blazing shots in the power play. After that, they try to consolidate. When the team, especially the bowlers of the stature of the stature of Shiva and co, are just blossoming. He was slightly stranded there, mind you. But after that, after he got those 2 boundaries, when he broke the shackles, now he's been getting sixes at will. He's manufacturing runs. He's been absolutely batting on a different planet, this man. 39 in 27. So 4, 6. Yadukul, how is he going to finish off the over? That was hit hard. That was hit hard. That's through the field. In fact, straight. Drilled straight down the ground. What a shot that was. Overthrows. Overthrows. And the fielder will not reach that. That's gone for 4 more. Well, the 4 more is continuing. 5 runs given by the umpire. What an over. It's been a smashing over already. The runs coming in some style for you. The runs coming from the bat. The runs coming in form of overthrows. What you want as a batsman. 5 runs gifted to Yadukul here. He's moved on to 44 in 28. What magnificent batting this has been from him. Well, Snehit, on the contrary, if the batsman is playing like that, superb to watch. A ball tossed is up in the air. A wicketkeeper takes the catch. And finally, the partnership which was looking dangerous. Yes, Rishi breaks through. They needed this wicket, the wicket of Snehit. Oh, what a good catch. And finally, you've seen the ball go through the hands of the wicketkeeper. This will be a huge reprieve for him. Yes, everyone assembles. Everyone appreciates the wicketkeeper. What a good catch this one. They needed a good wicket. Now, this partnership is absolutely looking dangerous. Well, though on the contrary, it was Yadukul who was shining. But yes, they'll be really happy with the wicket. You know, you never know. A left hand, a right hand combination. What will it do to you? That is what I was talking. Well, Snehit, just play to the merit. Just play to the merit. When a batsman on the other end is just firing like that, you would slightly get tempted to go for the shots. The wicketkeeper, yes, the wicketkeeper keeping exactly his eyes underneath the ball, taking a very good catch. Well, Snehit, a poor outing, trying to go for the slog sweep. Edging it straight through to the wicketkeeper, 72 for 3. A very good partnership, isn't it? 27 in 13, a very good partnership of 38 in 27. So they're really keeping the things intact. They're really keeping the partnerships intact. Now they want the wicket. They want the wicket of Yadukul here. Already 12 runs in the over. 44 in 28. Sridhar makes his way to the crease. 25 matches, 152 runs. This man can bat, yes. He really needs to stimulate the innings here. He needs to assist and stimulate Dr. Yadukul here. Well, they're celebrating again. He's out. Yes, indeed, I believe. Yes. 1 brings 2. Double strike for Rishi. You can't leave this match. Don't take the eyes of this match. The wicketkeeper who was so meritorious. And this was, I believe, the plumb in front for Rishi. Well, the team falling apart after a very good partnership. They really need to assist and stimulate this man, I was telling. Well, Rishi flighting the ball, tossing it nicely, plumb in front. Absolutely plumb in front, that. No doubts about this for the Empire. He'll be on a hat-trick, this man. Though going for 15 runs, 4 wickets down. The Smashers losing their way big time. 72 for 4. Well, Sridhar trapped in front. 8 gone, 72 for 4. What a good over that. It was a very dramatic over. 6-4 followed by wickets in the over. This is how cricket ought to be in an important match like this. The RECON Rangers, whenever they're being challenged, they're bouncing back big time. Dr. Yadukul, 44 in 28. So it will be Yash to Dr. Yadukul. It has been a very interesting contest. That shot played away nicely straight to the field. It'll be really interesting now. Dr. Yadukul, how many balls he ideally would want to be on strike? What a good strike rate he has maintained all through, striking at 155. The way he has broken those shackles. So yes, have a look at this. 237 matches, a very incredible record Dr. Yash has. 2.1, none for 14, tossing the ball up. The bowling get absolutely slow, getting the ball to bounce as well. In the starting of the league, especially this pitch, you have seen some big scores. 235, 185, 190. But after that, 120, 150 has been the past score on this ground. So yes, pace bowling. So 178 is the average score. In fact, in the last few matches, batting first. The pace, the split has been quite rich and enriching in the last few overs. The spinners as well, adding to the tally. 31%. In fact, the spinners get the wickets on this ground. Yash will be... Rishi will be on a hat-trick coming out next. 74 for 4. How he beautifully bowled the last one. What a good ball it was. Nicely tossed up in the air. Attacking the stumps, attacking the pads. It's absolutely trapped in front. 74 for 4. Dr. Yadukul, 45 in 30. A quicker one, that. So Yadukul slightly struggled with this line. The ball was quicker, slightly bowling more back of the length. Well, he really tried to attack this man with a catching slip here, because he has been very good driving as well, Dr. Yadukul. Yes, is that an edge? Is that an edge? No. Well, when Yadukul is on strike, the sixes are always around the corner. The boundaries are as well always around the corner. Surprising, this over has been quite... The RECON Rangers bowling quite brilliantly here. 9 gone, 74 for 4. Look at the way the ball turned. The leggy getting even more bounce. This will be the challenge for the wicketkeeper to counter on this track. Well, Rishi is on a hat-trick now. In fact, 5 runs which were given away to Dr. Yadukul in the last over of the overthrows. And he bounced back quite beautifully. The hat-trick ball. Hat-trick alert. Toss the ball up. Well, not a ball to ball. Straight to the field. It was struck with a lot of power from Dr. Yadukul there. Well, he would have definitely loved his wicket. I really know the batsman. He would love to entice the batsman, go for a big one. And now getting the drifter. Oh, how could have that missed the off stump? He's got the drifter. We're seeing the air being blown. This is just the boon for the bowlers at the moment. The conditions are absolutely up in their favour. But the Smashers, they would really want to mount up. They would really want to shift gears from here. Somewhere more closer to the 90. The last 3 overs, spinners tightening the screws. This is what Kulcha, the partnership of Kuldeep Yadav and Yuzvendra Chahal does. And the partnership of this man, Yash and Rishi, is quite awesome. Bowling it nicely. Really bowled it well. Yes, he has understood the batsman quite nicely here, Rishi. He knows Dr. Yadukul loves to hike the ball, loves to hit the ball down the ground, loves to hit most square of the wicket. So in fact, 9 gone. What a good over from Dr. Yash. He's been going on from strength to strength. 9 gone, 74 for 4. So in fact, it's over 9. In fact, the last 3 balls before we finish up that first half. The batsman trying to go for those big hikes. The wicketkeeper, as I was really discussing, this will be a real challenge for him, isn't it? But yes, the ball going for him very nicely, and the spinners getting more than the adequate bounce. Rishi as well getting the ball to drift in. We have seen just a ball missing the stumps just by a slight margin. Is Dr. Yadukul just getting to that half century before we conclude that first half? 79 for 4. In the air, the sound of the bat. Is this going over the field? Yes! What a way for Dr. Yadukul to get to a fine half century. 54 in 35. What a magnificent innings. This has been control. He was under pressure, remember. He has really ensured the team is up on their feet. Well, he's not even acknowledging it. He knows the job is only half done. Well, have a look at that brilliant stroke. The fielder was just a mere spectator. Hitting Rishi is no ordinary feat because he has been bowling so nicely, getting the ball to bounce. So we are done with 10. 85 for 4 after the first half. Dr. Yadukul getting to a fine half century. $54 for Back on air, 85 for 4. Srivatsa makes his way into the batting crease. Into the bowling crease. That's nicely played. 2 runs for sure. But Dr. Yadukul, what a cracking innings it has been from him. Really, the way he has been, it's been absolutely smashing. Just as the title says. He was out there, he was challenged, mind you. But the way he has been attacking, the way he has been keeping the innings ticking, he has been really ticking the innings. And he brought the half century with a superb 6. But yes, not to count down the RECON Rangers, the way they've been bowling, especially after getting to a very good start, 38 runs. The openers were in some good form. 38 runs they absolutely needed to break that partnership. And the bowlers of Rishi Stager, spinners, tightening the screws. That's smashed away from Kishore. 2 bounces straight to the fielder. Good throw that. We've already seen they'll really not ensure not giving away any overthrows. That's again 1 run added to the tally. The smashes will be really interesting. At one point of time, remember 229 was that pass score. But now, as far as Dr. Yadukul is there, they would be really ensuring getting boundaries at least in 1 over. But yes, smashes, this has been the journey for them, isn't it? Yes, going through the leaderboard. Yash is leading at the moment. For the RECON Rangers, he'll be as well important with the bat too. Have a look at this. 238 runs at a strike rate of over 168. As close to what Dr. Yadukul is batting right now. A short ball, that's in the air. Kishore. Oh, very lucky that landed in no man's land. So yes, Yash, Dr. Yash with 238 runs. He'll be important as well with the bat. Have a look at the strike rate. 75, 87, 3 half centuries. And the best score of 87 against the Renovo Spartans has been simply superb to watch. And yes, batsmen like these, very important. And he'll play a massive role even in that quarterfinals in the knockout. Oh, knockout stages, I said. Knockout stages. Srivatsa attacking the stumps. And he has knocked over another wicket. What a wicket for Srivatsa there. Bowling it straight. Well, don't talk about the knockouts. Talk about knocking the stumps, says the bowler here. What a sight it has been. An incredible sight for the fast bowlers. Simply brilliant again. Well, again, not at all backing out from the way you've been bowling. Just bowling more back of the length. Where the ball is hurrying. Yes, they have more degree of swing, the more degree of pace in the pitch. What a good ball to bowl. He ran in there. Superb replay. Yes, ran in there. Good jump. He was completely surprised. He had absolutely no clue, the batsman there. He hurried on to the off stump. Well, worth watching this replay once more. Srivatsa would be delighted. Bowling it straight, yes. Bowling it straight, bowling at pace. And there she go. We already seen the middle stump go for a toss. Now it's the off stump. 90. For 90, already half the side. Back in the hut. Oh, what a good ball from Srivatsa. This 52 wickets. Best of 5 for 30. Well, this has become a very common scenario of seeing the batsmen of seeing the bowlers having some incredible best figures. Over 5, over 6. Well, have a look at that. Even the international cricketers for you don't have this good best. It's only 6 wickets max. Rave it is into the bowling crease. What a good over, the last one. Simply outstanding bowler. This is what a break time brings for you. Immediately a wicket. Well, Sada, I believe, was the batsman who was knocked out. Well, sorry, it was Kishore. What a good ball. What a good ball to receive. Simply was outstanding. He couldn't Well, we are back on air. Just check for the no ball. And that's a wide there. Spinners getting a lot of turn and bounce from the surface. But yes, Yadukul, 55 in 38. This man will be a big key. As I was really discussing, coming down to that last one where we have seen very good best 5 for, 6 for. We've already seen 7 for as well. So Yash has been really good with the ball, really good with the bat too. 238 all-rounders. Such good key, such good assets. As we were really discussing, the break always being that's chipped in the air, a check shot more. Straight to the fielder down the ground. But yes, the RECON Rangers slightly more overthrows. That is what they would really want to look at, especially going into that semi-finals, going into the quarterfinals. Yes, here you have adequately 5 chances there. Once you're knocked out and that's it. That's in the air there. That's edged. That's edged. That's over the fielder there. In fact, landing in no man's land. Could Vikas have attacked the ball? Just looking at his bat now, what will be the responsibility of Sada here is he would really want to assist. He's losing his partners. Well, though he lost his partners, did not lose his control, this man. Have a look at the swing. Have a look at the swing. Yes, Sada should definitely maintain his composure. The more cool and composed this man will be, the more easier for it will be for Yadukul. Yes, ideally, the run rate is good at the moment, going at over 8. So yes, you would ideally want to take some time. Just stabilize yourself in the crease. The RECON Rangers here, he said, they would really want to make up for the bowling because the likes of Vishwanath has been that key strike bowler for the team has been missing. The captain Uday will be super happy with this. Oh, turn, bounce. Outside the off jump again. This will be really interesting contest. Raven, Yash, they're bowling it more wider of the off stump. They've got already all the planning done for Dr. Yadukul. But Dr. Yadukul as well was up there. We have already seen some superb sixes being hit from the bat. Oh, turn and bounce. Look at the way the wicketkeeper is collecting the ball. The glove work has been superb from the wicketkeeper. He has improved time in, time out again and again. 12 gone, 98 for 5. So 12 gone, 98 for 5. Gone, 98 for 5. Seeing some beautiful air just blowing across the ground. Vijayanand just known for this, isn't it? A more open ground. But yes, talk about the production values. I'll talk about the streaming. It has been quite outstanding. It is the first time in the history of HPL where it is said 5 cameras being used for streaming. Well, this man jumping in. Oh, that's again missed. Well, did that hit the stumps there? Well, Srivatsa already has knocked off that off stump. This was very much closer. But yes, this man against Yadukul will be a brilliant contest. Finally, 100 up for the Smashers. 100 and half the side back in the heart for them. The RECON Rangers, though they were challenged, mind you, once the partnership was blazing 27 in 13. But they have bounced back big time. A good sound of the bat from Sada, straight down the ground. Will be really interesting how Sada's form has been as far as the RECON Rangers are concerned. It's Sada, a very steady batter, this man. The last 5 innings. 0-0-7. In fact, all single digits. At the moment, as his title says, a steady batter. He really needs to study the shape. And a blessing in disguise. Yadukul is there for this man. Again, just trying to free his hands. He has been very effective, Dr. Yadukul, with that shot. But talk about the well, have a look at how the run rate has progressed. Over number 2, the score was 12. The yes, and after that, you've seen from over number 2, I believe, over number 3 to over number 6, 22 balls where there has been no boundary. Bowling it wider more. Well, yes, this will be even the test of patience for Dr. Yadukul. 57 in 42. He's settled ideally. He has been playing so well. The Smashers, yes, they would really want to win this game. Really want to sign off with a very good pride. but everything online, we know that. And yes, for the team Recon Rangers to qualify, win it big time. That's through with the wicket keeper again. Runs like this would not matter, but they'll matter much for the smashes. The wicket, we have seen the wicket keeper again. Yes, not able to judge the bounce there. He's really telling the ball kept low. Yes, that was an inside edge more. Yes, in fact. But yes, though he has been collecting the ball, well, luck has always been around Dr. Yadukul here. Have a look at that. 61% of the runs come in form of boundaries at this point. In fact, batting first 3 out of the last 5 matches. So at least 70% of the teams batting first in the last 5 matches have won batting first. So good stat to study this for the team. Well, Dr. Yadukul 57 in 40. So the average, that's smashed away. The average in the last few matches seems to be poor, 6.5. But the way he has been getting those runs, especially the luck, yes, has been the part of his game. Throwing his hands at loose balls, cutting the balls. We'll talk about that. That's the end of 13. It's 102 for 5. That's in the air. The ball has been falling in no man's land. So yes, it'll be really interesting how Dr. Yadukul and the form of his has been in the last few matches. Only 6.25. Have a look at that. The average in the last few matches. Yes, he'll be important with the ball as well. This man, 155 wickets for him. So weak again, the slow left arm orthodox. Raven getting the ball to turn and bounce. Can he bowl it more closer to the off stump? Yes. Being frustrated there. Yes, the wicket keeper, it has been the chunk of challenges. A bye given there by the umpire. So yes, chunk of challenges has been there for the wicket keeper. The ball going off the inside edges. The ball turning and bouncing. In fact, already a boundary being conceded in the over. But yes, Srivatsa, what a good bowler this man. Revant has been so good. Oh, have a look at the turn. Even Shane Warne will be impressed with this man. Have a look at the way he's turning the ball, from which position the ball is getting released. So yes, 25 runs, and his playing style today, that strike rate predominantly of any batsman, very closer to 100. Dances down the track. He waits for the ball, Dr. Yadukul. This has been a very key attractor of this man. So that's the end of 13, 106 for 5. It's been a very tight over again. So we are back on air. Slight corrections as far as the number of overs are concerned. 110 for 5 after 15. Another 6 overs. Is just another over remaining in the consolidation phase. Revant, it will be, sorry, in fact, Dr. Vikas, it will be to continue bowling round the wicket. Well, corrections. It will be Dr. Niranjan. What a good spell of bowling it has been. Bowling back of the length, as we're really discussing. That weight transfer, the front foot, which has been so good for this man to watch. Bowling it more towards the off stump. And yes, so we see 111 for 5. An angel number. So Dr. Yadukul versus Niranjan. It will be so good. This will be a fantastic contest. Slow ball there. That's again through the wicket keeper. This is absolutely poor from him. The frustrations continue and the runs continue for the Smashers. Gone for 4 again. Again, not able to anticipate the bounce on the pitch. Yes, the apologies go on again. This one again bounced in front of the gloves. That's the reason. The last over as well, where we've seen an insider is a ball going towards the boundary. And this has come more in favor of Dr. Yadukul. So the strike rate of Dr. Yadukul, see this slightly diminishing in the last few overs, is where Dr. Revant has kept the ball so tight. Look at the way he has got the ball to turn and bounce, especially from the off stump. He's been not able to get those runs. It's been only singles. Another wide again, but yes, the bowling has been really disciplined. Dr. Uday using his bowlers very, very nicely. He knew that once the ball becomes old, can he take the pace off? Dr. Shiva will be really, really very important, taking the pace off. But yes, we've seen Dr. Yadukul just waiting for the ball, and at the last moment, he has been hitting the ball. We've seen good trigger movement in that first power play, but after that, once the ball becomes old, he's been waiting for the ball. Good bowling there. We've seen this time in, time out, the batsman being crammed for room. 116 for 5. The more dot balls, the more better from here on. So batting first, the Smashers 11. They need to really get a good score. Only 40%. In fact, they possess a good, in fact, an average winning record, I must say. Would definitely want to get a win under the belt. This match, I would want to retreat again, Shiva. Dr. Yadukul, as I was telling, where we have seen those 4s, 6s, once he has broken those shackles, we have seen those boundaries flow all the time. And now, it's been a quiet period of play. That's in the air, that's in the air. The wicket keep, this time it's carried through to Rishi. He doesn't drop. You've seen the ball fall in no man's land when Dr. Yadukul was batting. That's it. That's it. It's a wrong exit. Wrong time. It's a huge blow for the Smashers 11. He was really carrying on that intent as far as he was there. They were rest assured. But a very good half century from Dr. Yadukul. Waited for the ball. That has been his key attractor. Again, slightly bottom of the bat. Couldn't time the well. Rishi taking a very good catch. Well, he couldn't accomplish a hat trick. But yes, on the hindsight, he has accomplished a hat trick in form of a catch. Yes, he'll receive a very good reception. Yadukul has done his job. At one point of time, remember, they were challenged. They were really challenged, but he has really kept that hopes, that glimmer of hope, the ray of hope, this man, Dr. Yadukul. But he is gone now. He's gone for a very well made 64. 116 for 6. Oh, what a wicket to have. Shiva, 3 in 8. The best versus the best. It is Shiva who's won this contest. What a bowler this man has been. Well, you just bowl so nicely with the new ball. Bowl it more back of the length. Bowl it with pace. Bowl it straight. Now just change the angle. He has been just bowling like exactly like Ashdeep. Just running in, steaming in, bowling it straight, attacking the stumps, not giving the batsman any room to play with. Rahul makes his way to the crease now. And that this will be gone. No doubt about that. The batsman in complete surprise. That will definitely hit the leg. Well, he completely covered the pitch of the ball on that occasion. Just trying to play the hike. Now the wickets. It was just Dr. Yadukul and the RECON Rangers. He was the only one who stood in the way and stopped that wicket flow. Once he's gone, now the floodgates have opened. It's that big wicket again. Once you remove a settled batsman who just plays like a lone warrior, you take out the warrior, team falls. Dr. Raghu just comes like this, head backs to the pavilion. 4 for Shiva. Again bowling it straight, bowling it full, covering the line of the ball. Not an ideal shot to play. Would he really want to play straight? But once you've committed the mistake, that's it. Rishi has taken a hat-trick psychologically. Not technically, but yes, they have accomplished a team hat-trick, no doubt about that. 116 for 7. Rahul plumb in front for 1. So Vamshi makes his way to the crease. 12 matches, 12 innings, 89 runs. Can bat this man. 116 for 7. So Sada 7 in 9. He has been assisting Dr. Yadukul there. Was only following him because he was settled. He knew which bowler was going to bowl what level. Rishi will bowl it more, will toss it wider of the off stump, no doubt about that. But yes, the wicketkeeper, how will he amend? Because there have been slight inside edges. There have been those errors where he is not able to anticipate that bounce. But in spite of the runs which are coming in form of overthrows and extras, the RECON Rangers removing wickets big time. A good action. This man has good high arm action, cocking the wrist at the last moment. Yes, that is the thing which is ideally getting him that pace. Rishi again bowling it straight, using his height to a great occasion. Oh, what happened there? Well, pointing to the field, that man. Well, he has ensured all the field is in place. They have not really given any width for the batsman to play with. The wicketkeeper again, have a look at that. Have a look at it once more. It's those runs which are flowing. Well, the wicketkeepers are always normally very, very flawless. It's just such a tough job. Well, when it's not your day, and no one can definitely do anything. But Sada will definitely want to do everything for his team here. They would really want to ensure crossing 130, which would be a really fighting total. Remember, will not be a pass score, but it will be a fighting total. No doubt about that. The RECON Rangers have 2 wins back to back, in fact. Well, how are they going to pan out? Dr. Uday, Shiva. Well, Shiva Niranjan, this man. He has been that all-rounder. The all-rounders have been quite brilliant here. They have been on the top of the batting charts, top of the bowling charts. But he has been, he's lost his bat there. And in fact, straight to the fielder. Well, 2 very strong sides, Dr. Uday and Shiva, both very, very experienced. Then after that, Dr. Ravan, Rishi is a superb batsman. This man over 5,417 runs, so experienced with ball too. Then is a very strong lineup. This is an absolutely strong lineup. Top 5. They have to really get those wickets, especially in fact 3 to 4 wickets should be scalped in that power play. They can chase anything. Minimum of almost over 20,000 runs scored in the top 5. Now, Dr. Sada, as I was telling, over number 11 to 13, his role was one. But now his role will be really different. He has that time now. In fact, he can try to go for those big shots. Ideally want to take that risk. Because already we are in the 16th over. Not scoring boundaries would not serve the purpose. So SCR makes his way to the crease. In fact, Dr. Vamshi makes his way to the crease. As I was telling, this man can bat. Averaging 10, strike rate 76. Well, radical style of play this man has. How is he going to pan out? Well, Rishi, you cannot definitely take him out of the game. What a good over again once more. Only giving away 5 there. 16 gone, 121 for 7. What 2 good overs. 2 back to back, and that too removing Dr. Yadakul, who was in such good striking form. Yes, his strike rate dipped, mind you. He was trying to go for the cross-batted hoiks. You've seen the ball turn and bounce as well. Well, Rishi, this has been, in fact, Raymond, he has been so good as a bowler. Getting the ball to turn and bounce. Rishi has been tossing the ball up. Tossing the ball up so nicely, this man. Yash has bowled very well in the power play. We normally see those spinners really require a lot of bravery. It's very nostalgic because nowadays it is the pacers. Well, though Adamant, we have to admit, it's been only the pacers who bowl in that power play in any form of cricket. But traditionally, if the spinners have been brought into the attack, just missing on to the top of off. So Vamshi would really not lose his concentration, ideally out. But who has been that important man for you? As far as the points table, in fact, the leaderboard is concerned, who has been the most valuable player of the tournament? Pacia. And the most valuable. Yes, have a look at that. 34 points. The man on the table for you. Well, with the ball, with the bat, yes, most chunk this man. Most chunk with the bat. 238 runs. Striking at over 168. Well, they would really want to get runs big time. That's through the field again. That's through the field again. Well, how many ever they're setting, will always be a pressure from here on. And after that, Krishna Kanaya, this man has been so good for the IRA Diagnostics. Is so lovely player. This man just gets that left arm spin, attacks the stumps, bats so well, bowls so well. Complete man and bowls. Bowled him, attack, yes, brilliant. Contribute with the bat, contribute with the ball. Batsman on the back foot. This is being the key from him. Not giving the batsman the room at all. He's been attacking the off stump. He's bowled at pace. What a good ball there. Completely cast. We've seen this side. Such a good side to savour for the bowler. Yes, take a bow. Run in. Well, you have to read the batsman bowler from the wrist. What a fantastic wrist position. Straight, upright. Bowls a quicker one. No answers. Well, the batsmen coming down the tail-enders don't like the quicker ones, especially when you're attacking the stumps. Another batsman, in fact, the third one in a while, gone for just one. A cracking ball to get the man out. Vamshi is perished for one. 122 for 8. So 122 for 8 and hardly some time where we are seeing the innings come to a close. So mind you, in fact, last 6 runs, 3 wickets has fallen. Yes, Dr. Yadukul, he and that man, he was the only lone warrior who was just standing like a big wall. Once he was dismissed, that's it. Bowled it nice, almost an LBW on that occasion. Once he went, and it's the floodgates opened. And that's the reason I say, well, yes, even Dr. Yadukul absolutely had no option. In fact, it was the run rate which was dipping. So 123 for 8 after 17, a successful over for Yash comes to an end. He's been the most valuable player in the tournament, most valuable player in this match too. Hence a superb spell, 4 overs, 1 for 17. With a good economy rate, 4.25. Use the conditions well. 123 for 8. It's been so tough. to absolutely see this man and pick him from the hand. Well, he has been exactly turning the ball, bowling the traditional off spinners. The last one where he has got the batsman cleaned up was in fact the traditional pacier ball, where the pacers predominantly bowl like that. So Sada 10 in 17. So now the runs have to come. So Yash, sorry. In fact, Dr. Niranjan, are we seeing some Yorkers? 4 for 8. Almost close. They're almost close. We have already seen a hat-trick for a pacer. Already seen a 5 for as well. What a good spell. He has run in. Beat over the wicket. Beat round the wicket. Bowled it straight. Bowled more back of the lens. It's been very, very much key. The control has been absolutely terrific to watch. They've really ensured, though Dr. Yadukul was playing so well. So can he beat his previous best? 5 for 10. His previous best? Ah, very good fielding out there. Well, jumping, you jump with joy. That is what bowling with confidence gives you. Look at the way he jumped to catch the ball on that occasion. So 4 for 8, his previous best. So he has another 4 balls to just perfect that record and polish that record. Easy beating that record. Good fielding there. Sham doing an absolute perfect job. Capturing us some fantastic visuals in the air once more. No 5 for. That's trickling away towards the boundary. Gone for 4. Well, it will not be a 5 for. It will not be his best. But yes, he has gone over double digits. The batsman just made room, waited for the ball. An important boundary. In fact, a massive boundary for Sada here. Sada mi sevalo, he says. Hitting that boundary. It's a really good shot. He's struggling. He is absolutely struggling. That's what the bowlers have done. They've absolutely kept the team on the back foot there. Well, in fact, it's about to deliver the ball complete or stopped on the follow through. We've seen this the second time. The batsman the bowler retreating back. 124 for 8. So 116 where Dr. Yadukul fell. So after that is 3 wickets which fell in a canter. So are we still on the verge of getting a 5-er? That's smashed away nicely. That's drilled down the ground. There's a fielder back. Well, clever for Sada would be, he would really want to take as much strike as possible. So projector score, they'll be really happy. At one moment, we are seeing the score lurking around at 229. Now exactly 146. Only 2 sixes from the bat of Dr. Yadukul, remember. After that, there will be no sixes. A 6 way back in the 8th over. Appeal. Yes, they would want to go for everything. Well, if there was definitely a review for LBW, he would have taken it. But would that miss the stumps? It was definitely going higher. So last ball of Dr. Niranjan's spell. What a cracking spell it has been. 3.5. 4 for 14. Easy getting a 5-er. Are we seeing another pacer creating a history? He runs in. Safely negotiated by Pradeep. Well, in fact, on to the non-strikers, and what a great over. What a superb spell of bowling. That too in a very, very important match. He'll remember this match, definitely. What a moment. What a day for this match to sign off. 18 gone. Dr. Shiva signs off on a magnificent note. 4 overs, 4 for 14 this man ends with. 18 gone, 130 for 8. So yes, the first target achieved. This was what they were predominantly wanting. For the first half, this is where the score. This is the score they were targeting. Now somewhere over 130. So Rishi, are we seeing a 3-4 from this man? He has been absolutely accomplished. Bowled it very tight. Bowled it more closer to the stumps. That has been what the RECON Rangers have been doing. They have been yielding results, bowling closer to the stumps. Yes, tossing the ball up. That's through the wicketkeeper again. We've seen this side time in, time out. That's a wide, I believe. So runs are wanted. What does the umpire say? Yes, he gives it a wide. But yeah, what a superb chase it is going to be. The RECON Rangers, they'll only think the sooner the quicker. Because have a look at the points table. Group B, a very evenly poised group, that 4 matches, 2 wins for them back to back. In fact, there would be a very good margin. In fact, they would want to score somewhere. Oh, that's in the air there. Pradeep hits it in the air straight to the field at that time. They would really want to finish off the match in just that over number 10. The sooner the quicker. That will be on the mind of Dr. Uday as well. But they've been really miserly. So the boundary is coming almost after every 20 balls. That has been the boundary frequency for you. Incredible dot balls average this. So good. We always see the boundary frequency for this tournament, remember, has been 2.45. But for this match, it has been at least 15 balls before a boundary has been scored. Tossing the ball up again. It's only singles. This will definitely not hurt the RECON Rangers. So 136 for 8, 1-1 in the, yes, can he get a wicket? Are they just getting those wickets, and are they removing the team before it's the time? Can they remove the team and get them all out before 20? That's good bowling. He's asking the batsman to go for the big one. Sada 16 in 22. There have been no 6, so 2 back-to-back dot balls. It has been some incredible spell of bowling from Rishi. Mind you, the last 11 balls, only 6 runs conceded from Rishi. So be it, says Rishi. That's a misfield. And that will add 1 more to the tally. But yet, what a tight over. It has been a cracking spell from Dr. Rishi. He signs off on an outstanding note. 4 overs, 2 for 32 he ends with. 19 gone, 137 for 8. The Smashers 11. And quite dramatic, isn't it? The way Charan has been playing. He was absolutely standing on the back foot, hitting some wonderful shots through the covers. Those deft touches. Once he was out, the backbone was broken. And mind you, and after that, Dr. Yadukul 64, that partnership of 27 was where the innings slightly shifted. So very interesting of how the match progress. So have a look at the partnerships. The RECON Rangers 27, so 43 in 24 between Dr. Yadukul and Charan, which was the highest opening partnership. We thought that the openers did stabilize, and for me, this match more like that India versus Australia match in the semi-final, where the Australian openers were playing like they were absolutely playing. They were going all guns, playing superbly. But it was the Indian pacers who pulled them back and restricted to 160. And we know when India went on to the semi-final in 2016, and just rest was history with an incredible knock from Virat Kohli. Now no boundaries conceded. So last 17 balls have been no boundaries at all. So it's been rotating really well. Now the captain, on the contrary, of the other side, they said they really want to make up without Vishwanath, the strike bowler. And yes, having they come so good, having the RECON Rangers been so good. Bowling it Charl, completely losing the track there, Sada. The 16 in 23 has been not able to get going at all. Only 12 boundaries scored in the innings. And in the first phase, we have seen 22 balls. In the next phase, have a look at that partnerships. I mean, the instability of the partnerships and the wickets falling at regular intervals. Cramping the batsman for room there and following the batsman on that occasion. I believe just another 3 balls which remain in the innings. What a cracking spell of bowling it has been. Just showed that composure, great temperament. Another 3 balls remain. Are we seeing 2 back-to-back wickets? That's in the air, bottom of the bat. I believe this will be taken. Yes, Dr. Uday won't make a mistake. That's number 9. Mahida takes 2. He has been superb. Yes, we have already seen him castle the off stump. Amazing display of bowling, just gallant display of bowling. Yes, stick to your strengths. You weave magic like this. This has been magic, an absolute honor to see this team, the way they played. So 22 runs, 4 wickets lost. The last few overs. The last ball, how are they taking last wicket? So they end with a dot. Sai will exactly remain not out, without opening his account. And on 138 for 9. What a good spell of bowling it has been. 20 overs of entertainment from the fast bowlers and the spinners. The Smashers 11 end on 138. And we'll come back with a chase in a break. But finally, they end with 140 after 20. The Smashers. Dr. Yadakul's wicket, a crucial one. A big bodily blow, pulling the things back. So he'll come back with the chase. It'll be a very interesting chase. In how many overs will the Recon Ranger chase? Yes, it's that spot in the line. 140 for 9, and we come back after a very small break. Don't go away. Well, we are back on air. MCN smashing. Already? Boundaries. And once more width. That's gone away for 4 more. The RECON Rangers are in dashing form. Be it the batsmen, be it the bowlers. Today the MVP. Yash was not out there. The top 5 so solid for the RECON Rangers. 16 already on the board. The wit being presented by Kishore here. Well, Vishwanath, the main component was missing, but they made up for that. They said they'll play the best cricket, and MCN is playing his best cricket at the moment. That's through the wicketkeeper again. Yes, the wicketkeepers in both the teams have already had their share of problems. Oh, what a good over that for the RECON Rangers. I believe that's the end of the over. 16 without loss. Well, 16 without loss. What a good start that was. It's just sitting. It's just relaxing and they've just come out all guns blazing just like a horse galloping. What a start. The RECON Rangers. Just that bowlers. They've been dismissive, the bowlers. We'll have a look at, except Yadukul, have a look at the batting order. It's a new bowler. Oh, that's good bowling. That's good bowling. They've really appealed for that. The ball swinging in. Kishore makes his way to the crease, just like Dr. Uday. This man as well, swinging the ball in, except Dr. Yadukul. Have a look at that. Out of that 140, 64 have flown from Dr. Yadukul's bat. After Charan, he'll be really disappointed because the way he was batting, smashing shots, especially the deft touches, the way he was playing off the hips, nicely glancing it away. Omopari was out at the wrong time. They really played the highest partnership, that was 43 in 24. That is what you ought to do as a batsman. Just understand the game at different stages. So except Dr. Yadukulu has hit 16 of that Resinko, 64, 14, and after that, nothing much from the middle order. That's how disciplined. That's good bowling. That's really good bowling. Bowling in back of the lens. Sridhar, the ball slightly holding its line. Yes, the wickets will be only way that the Smashers would really win this match. They would really want the best, want to give their best. Well, bowling going round the wicket would really want to get the ball in. Well, I wonder if the bowler would really want to attack the pads. We've not seen this time in, time out. We've seen the bowlers bowling more back of the length, trying to hit the deck. From where are they finding that remorse? That's nicely glided away through towards third man there. What a bowling card. Simply outstanding bowling card this. 2 overs, none for 25. Dr. Uday, slightly expensive, was not able to control the degree of swing. After that, Dr. Rahul, between them 37 runs being considered as opening bowlers, as experienced bowlers. They would really want to correct. In fact, 7 bowlers used, but post that, have a look at Dr. Shiva. 4 overs, 1 made in 4 for 15. Well, we thought this man is going to get and produce another 5. That's played away nicely. That's through the field. Well, miswheels are not entertaining. Kishore behind the ball. He'll collect it. I believe the batsman would hover back for 2. And rightly so, yes. But Rishi, what a cracking spell of bowling it has been from him as well. 4 overs, 2 for 33. Toss the ball wider of the off stump. We've seen even Srivatsa, I believe. Well, Dr. Niranjan, we predominantly thought 5 for 10 is best. We thought he would equal his record. He would absolutely ascend and equal his record. But what good bowling it has been. But that boundary he conceded. So yes, milestone overs. He'll realize it will be key. Oh, swinging. This has been so disciplined, isn't it, from Sridhar? Running in. So natural outswingers. We always talk about this. So will be even seeing another left-hander today. So yes, more shoulder dominance. We always talk about the wrist cocks and the wrist snaps. But more shoulder dominant bowlers. Another interesting article where a bowler of Mitchell Johnson's stature who clearly used his shoulders. We talk about the wrist dominant bowlers. We talk about the finger dominant bowlers now. These are the finger dominant bowlers, the likes of Dr. Uday, the likes of Dr. Sridhar, who really get the ball to swing in. And again, beautiful air, nice breeze blowing across. What good evenings this has been. Well, what a healthy start. So only 3 runs being conceded, the RECON Rangers. They would want more overs like this, the smashers bowlers. Going round the wicket, very, very interesting. A slight change in the field. Yes, no one back there. Well, slightly more offside opened up. So 5 runs, penalty being added as one player from the Smashers 11, I guess, not wearing that lower. So runs can come in any form. And runs coming in this form as just a blessing of disguise for the RECON Rangers. 5 runs taken out already from the deficit. So the margin would be really interesting. So in how many overs would they want to finish off this match? But the next match will be a superb match. The Tigons have already made it through to the knockouts, and it'll be a very interesting match as far as Dr. Thomas and the Isha hospitals are concerned. Winning only one match, where they have won that only one match, lone match, by 40 runs, chasing it quite handsomely. So bowling it, oh, really good bowling there. Just bowling it on the top of off. I believe that's the end of the second. 2 gone, 24 without a wicket. To 2 gone, 24 without a wicket. Well, what good bowling this has been, isn't it? Especially from the opposition. And the game where you really have to get everything online. They absorbed and soaked the pressure. Cramping the batsman for room there. Oh, sorry, corrections. Pradeep, it was, have a look at this, 6 for 8 has been the best. Yeah, we always talk about the best of the best. It's incredible that these bowlers in T20s having such wonderful figures. Well, are we seeing any shot from Rishi so far? We've not seen that. That's nicely played away. Just waited for the ball straight to the fielder. At the moment they're watching. They're really watching. After that first over, 16 runs were smacked in the first over, remember. The last 9 balls. No boundaries at all. MCN is the man. I believe it was Dr. Bharat who played absolutely effortlessly in one of the matches. Over the wicket, he looked very rock solid. 20 in 18. Though on the hindsight, 20 might appear just as a small number. He just told on how to get into positions playing those shots. That's in the air there. I believe no proper timing on this. The catch goes down. The catch goes down begging. It's Sada who drops the catch. Couldn't get the timing. Well, bottom of the bat. Well. He was disappointed there. Just wanting to clear. Play uppish. Well, it's the wickets, the only way that will really keep them in contention. But not to be. MCN dropped on 10. That's why. Well, yes. More predominantly would want to be closer to the off stump. That is where slightly more Rishi has been weak. But slightly, isn't it? 4 in 7. A man that's so calm, so composed. He bowls so well. Well, is he going to just flex his muscles? Are we seeing some boundaries coming through from him? Just trying to turn away and another wide down the leg side. Well, the runs are adding to the tally, out and out again. So look, we already know the RECON Rangers possess a very devastating batting order. The top 5, so good for them. Well, you have to remove the likes of Rashid, the likes of Dr. Yash, the likes of Dr. Uday himself. Almost, remember, over 20,000 runs for the top 5, but Pradeep has been good. Except those top 5, he's predominantly concentrating on bowling the ball back of the length, getting the ball to swing away. Well, running in, bowling it more wider of the stumps, again just helping it. Well, can he just have a catching gully more? Just bowl that line? Well, you never know what kind of catching options or what kind of fielding options will get wickets for you. Well, they're being slightly sober, very calm at the moment. MCN, remember that man was dropped on 10. It tries to go slightly upish. Are we seeing a boundary in the over? That's tucked away for batsmen. I've already seen these very surprise bouncers in that first 2 overs of head height. Yes, this pitch has very good bounce. So just like a good green turf, the ball coming onto the bat quite nicely. So yes, we know it's a good red wicket soil. Always expect the ball coming onto the bat on a red good wicket soil like this. But yes, it has been the chin music as well from the bowlers on the contrary. So MCN 11 and 9, he might have been really surprised the last one. Healthy stuff this from Pradeep. He would be really disappointing at the start of the over, dropping catches which was really not entertaining. We've seen already the wicketkeeper, one of the wicketkeepers in fact, having the share of problems. More number of runs, yes, coming in form of buys. So have a look at this, 27 runs, and buys, have a look at this, 11 buys and 15 wides. And now more quotient, at least 18% of the runs for team come in form of extras. Trying to go for the big one there, ball swinging for Pradeep. But yes, talk about Dr. Niranjan, what the bowlers can ideally learn from him. The way he ran in, used that jump, used that front foot contact so nicely. In the first overs, bowled over the wicket, checking for the no ball there. Well, he was well through. I believe this will not be a no. Yes, this will not be a no ball. Well below the waist height. Was already through. Well, already charged down the track was Rishi. Well, this will not be a no. So back on air, he was already advanced down the track, Dr. Rishi. So will not be a no ball, well below the waist. Yes, confirming the same with the umpire out there. The 29 without a wicket, mind you, for first over producing 16. The last 11 balls producing only 13 without any boundaries. That's in the air. MCN, will he be caught now? No man's land, and in fact that's gone for 4. That's gone for 4. They were really searching for a boundary from a very long time, and they ideally found that boundary now. Well, what a good opening partnership. We've already seen one. 43 is how dominant they have been. The first 3 overs have been very healthy for both the teams. 38, they were even the smashers. 38 without a wicket. The RECON Rangers, 34 without loss. 3.3 overs. Again, throwing his hands at that one, slightly edgy, but yet Yes, was trying to go on side. The ball went over cover that time. And now a fielder more, in fact a sweeper in place. But yet hit was some lines consistently. Dr. Sridhar, well, why did he drop? Remember, already MCN was dropped on 10. So that's slightly hurting, isn't it? With somewhere you're dropped and you're getting more and more runs, it is always adding to the tally and very disappointing for the bowling team. What more can they do? What more can the bowler offer for you? He has offered everything in his arsenal. He has created a chance. Look at the swing. Look at the swing. Yes. He's post out. Wow. He's bowling with this one dancing in the air. And to his delight, that leg stump knocked out. He had no option at all. He had absolutely no clue. The ball swinging in the air. Oh, this nipped in the air. What a fantastic ball to MCN. So the drop not proving to be costly. This is a terrific ball, this. Well, worth looking at the replay once more. What a ball it was. It was a staggering ball that. Well, have a look at the replay. Have a look at the way the ball swung. Well, yes, the ball swinging in the air. The ball swinging in the air. Predominantly starting was more we thought the degree of swing would be closer to the off stump. Look at the way it swung in. Look at the way it disturbed that leg stump. What a ball that was. This will be the moment of the match. Dr. Sridhar outstanding with the way he bowled. 34 for 1. MC and absolutely no clue. Castle for 14. Well, worth replay, watching it again and again. The way he has used the air. Yes, coming back. Running in, Dr. Sridhar. Look at the way, look at that release point. Look at where the actual delivery was. The actual delivery would have gone more closer to the off stump. But look at the way the ball swung. It will be tough even for the likes of Dr. Yash. Right on the money to him as well, the first ball. What a ball. What a brilliant ball from Dr. Sridhar. Take a bow. It definitely won all the hearts. Though they're winning or losing the match from here on. It was a terrific ball. An absolutely terrific ball. Swung in the air. Disturbed the leg stump. That's flicked away. That's gone for 4. With the form, Dr. Yash is in. It's easy. Well, yes, we were lauding the bowler. The batsman said, commentator, mind you, 4 gone, 38 for 1. Easy pickings, isn't it? Leg side, day in, day out, they'll easily put away to the boundary. That's punished away for a boundary. Weighted Yash, have a look at that good backlift. That body. The way he's leaning more on the front foot, exactly come inside the bat, exactly the swing coming exactly from inside the line of the front foot. The body leaning more on the front foot. In fact, the front leg that is giving him perfect weight transfer. What a shot that was. 38 for 1 after 4. Well, 38 for 1 after 4. Rishi opens up. Finally. That's gone for 4. Well, this too, very dangerous. Well, matter of time. Dr. Rishi will try to open. Yes, he's trying to make room. Just defended. When MC1 was playing, he just kept quiet. Well, more length this time. He's slightly fuller. Made room, Dr. Rishi on this occasion, that allowed him. It's nicely hit away over the field. Good bowling there. Yes, keep the line and bowl it very, very consistently. Well, what a ball it was. The ball dangling in the air, dancing to the shores of the swing, said Dr. Rishi. Sorry, in fact, Dr. Sridhar last time. Well, have a look at the actual delivery. If it would have been the actual delivery, it would have been more on the top of the middle and off. But the actual delivery, the way the ball swung in the air, was absolutely sensational to watch. Disturbing the stumps. Good sound of the back from Dr. Yash. That's true, Dr. Rishi. Sorry, Dr. Sridhar. Well, Dr. Sridhar, you might have definitely rattled the stumps. But run behind, catch the ball when I'm in action, says Dr. Yash. You see me in action, hitting boundaries. We've already seen. What a shot that was. Yes, that front foot trans was so good for him. His body more leaning on that front foot. Exactly approaching those strokes. That is making it easy. What a shot that was on the up. It's a smashing shot through the covers. Dr. Sridhar over there had absolutely no chance. Well, the scoreboard ticking with ease and fast. Oh, good bowling this. Really good bowling. What a shot, the last one. The first one, he just received one down the leg side. The last over, this one. Well, we see the batsman just of this caliber. Very, very less, isn't it? Normally, we don't see the batsman leaning more or exactly waiting more on the front foot. He's exactly planted. Have a look at that. He's exactly planted more on the front foot. That is allowing him a good trigger movement again. Just through with the shot. That's 4. No. In fact, a fielder back there. Well, very interesting when they would want to introduce that left-handed. 2 runs in Dr. Yash's account. No, in fact, it's only a single. Oh, what a shot. The last one was nothing wrong with the delivery. Just that width. If the batsman, if just standing like that, playing some wonderful shots, especially more on the front. We normally see the batsman's weight more on the back foot. Have a look at Dr. Rishi. Standing more on the back foot. Just playing nicely with the soft hands. But Dr. Yash more on the front foot. And yes, pull will also be a very interesting component of this man. So I believe that's the end of 5:48 for 1. The RECON Rangers. Well, an interesting, so 48 for 1 back in here, and an interesting component about Dr. Yash. We normally talk about a very upright stance. Even the players of Rohit Sharma and Ricky Ponting's stature play that pulls, especially on the front foot. But this man leaning more on the front foot, which is really allowing him that right transfer. And as a result, that head, have a look at it. The head as well, slightly approaching the bowler and allowing him to get into those ideal positions. So yes. Whoa, through the shot. This will be 6. What a shot that was. That's the reason I talk about. Yes, through the line. Wonderful swing of the arms from Yash. He's been in that striking form. What a strike that was. Waited for the ball. Yes, waited for the ball. Good backlift. What a monumental strike. It was so enjoying to watch. Well, an entrailing stroke from Dr. Yash. He moves on to 15 with that. He's already entertained us with the boundary. Well, have a look at that. On the up. Away she goes in the floodlights. You beauty. Oh, the ball swinging and inside edge. Fielder will not catch it. Dr. Sridhar is being taken for runs. You bowl me swing. You don't bowl me swing. I'll just play the way I play, says Dr. Yash. There's been the storytelling, only one caption. Chase that score quickly, that will help the net run rate boost. And this is boosting tough stuff from Dr. Yash. Wonderful swing of the bat, beautiful flow of the last one. This time an inside edge, more a French cut. And that's gone for 4 more. Well, luck favors the brave, and the luck more towards Dr. Yash here. Is striking at over 211, first time in a while. A batsman striking over that strike rate, over 200. What a shot! Take that, Dr. Sridhar. One bounce over. In fact, that fielder indicated a 6 there. Well, yes, the fielder indicated a 6 there. What a wonderful flow of the bat once more. 2 in the over. The width was presented. Full flow of the bat. Bludgeoned it. Waited for the ball. Superb backlift from the off stump. And he said bye-bye. A crafty as you get. Oh, straight chipped. This is the best. Oh, in fact, straight to the fielder, Kishore. What an over to sign off. Dr. Sridhar, it's not easy to face this man, especially the way he's getting the swing. Wonderful stuff from Dr. Yash. Striking over 250. 65 for 1 after 6. One bounce 4 from Dr. Rishi. Well, the difference in between the two teams, the batsmen, the way they are picking up, this is just the difference. Last over was just simply a staggering over from Dr. Yash. The way he picked up the ball on the offside, with blazing shots, wonderful flow of the bat, just sublime in the way he approached. And this is what cricket brings to you. Once a batsman is in form, is out of form, you've got a very good top 5. Oh, that's tossed up there, inviting him to go for the big one. Dr. Yadukul, as we were really telling, he'll be really very important, over 155 wickets. So for Dr. Yadukul, is he making a difference with the ball too? He was so good with the bat. Picking him, this is good bowling this. Not getting that bounce, says Dr. Rishi. So 15 in 15, striking at 100. So he'll really not want that strike rate to dip. So 73 for 1 is the over ending in a 6. And again, spinners bowling those wide, not acceptable. That's in the arena. Is that a 6? Yes! That's in the arena. Spectacular strike from Dr. Rishi. The over ends up with a 6. He tossed it up, invited Dr. Rishi, used his reach. It's perfect. That's gone out of the ground. So 79 for 1 after 7. Oh, what a shot that was. Well, when my partner Dr. Yash can play some wonderful shots, I can smack some down the ground, says Dr. Rishi. There's monumental blow this. So the middle order has been just the difference. The experience tells a lot for the two teams. So 3 changes which were made as far as the Smashers 11 were concerned. The bowlers as well. The Smashers 11 bowlers, the Recon Rangers bowlers, they just bounced out on a very tidy note. Already have a look at this. 11 extras. So 27 extras were as well delivered. One of the things as far as the Recon Rangers were concerned, even going into the future, well, remember they'll be heading into a very crucial stage of the tournament and not let any extras hurt them. And taking a lot of room, but yes, you're seeing this man, the weight transfer, the swing of the bat has been absolutely perfect. The flow, yes, always that foot tells you, isn't it? The foot and the back lift. The foot and the back lift should be just in line, more in line. Have a look at that. It exactly, all the foot, the eyes are exactly in line. On the bounce there, that's wider of the field. That is gone for 4. That is gone for 4. The Recon Rangers, who's stopping Dr. Yash? If the runs are flowing like this, the runs are just flowing like a trickling river. Very pure, very easy. Sada absolutely had no chance. It was wider of him. Well, just needing 57 right now. He's just sent on a mission, Dr. Yash. We asked him, are you coming in the opening? He just said no. But talk about the position. Talk about coming in out at any position. The runs and scoring at good pace is important. You've seen a superb 6 from Dr. Rishi delivered in the last over at a boundary which was edged. So in the first innings as well, we were discussing, are we seeing just that wider gully, a catching gully? Well, a very rare side that, but yes, no fielders absolutely in the catching position. Well, yes, manufactures some balls. We have seen very surprising, no slow balls absolutely being delivered from the bowlers. But are they using that? Are using those balls in the arsenal? What a shot once more. Impressive. 1 bounce. That's 4. Dr. Sridhar, is poor fielding from him. Rich vein of form continues for Dr. Yash. Already 3 350s in the match. So rich vein of form continues for this man. Is this out? Yes, that's plumb in front. That's plumb in front for Dr. Yash. He'll be just looking at the heavens. It's a big wicket for Dr. Kishore. Some reprieve. Well, they can breathe a huge sigh of relief. Well, he was going all guns blazing over the offside. Some wonderful extra cover drives. In fact, lofted extra cover drives. The ball's bowled on the up, where the surface has good bounce. Is trying to flick it away. Well, that will be going on to hit the middle end leg, no doubt. What a superb innings from Dr. Rishi. A blazing 35 is over from him. He's gone in most disappointing fashion for him. He's ideally got some game time, and he really said, I can tongue the opposition. And these are very good signs as far as the RECON Rangers are concerned. 88 for 2. Dr. Yash dismissed for 35 for 14. In fact, of 16. Benny, in fact, the hashtag Kaushik makes his way to the crease. Well, a strike rate of over 121. That's a good strike rate this man has. So yes, predominantly for the batsman, coming in at number 4 is the ideal strike rate where he would really want to consolidate. What an entertaining innings. Dr. Yash was smacking it more onto the offside. Well, literally did he know that he would have got out in this. Wow, that's a good Yorker from Kishore. But what a huge sigh of relief. They can definitely gasp a huge sigh of relief here. But a low full toss. You're really hitting good balls out of the ground. And when you're just out at a time like this of a bad ball, just imagine the fate of Dr. Rishi. And Dr. Kishore would be looking at the heavens and smiling. So Dr. Kaushik, his off and running was successful over for Dr. Kishore. Well, we have two moments to remember in the match. That swinger that got rid of MCH, and this huge wicket of Dr. Yash. So 8 gone, 89 for 2. So we are back on air. 94 for 2. Ah, that's an appeal. That's number 3. So quickly things can transform. What a wicket to have. He was in two minds this match, trying to go big. He has already smacked the spinner down the ground. Rishi is gone. Well, two minds, isn't it, whether to go for that big shot, and he already did it. Once he was successful not to be. Well, Sada, the ball went wider of him in the last over where Yash played it nicely towards the boundary. Well, flighting it above the eye line, that deceived him to go for the big one, hitting on the back pad. Empire had no doubt in his mind. What a wicket for the Smashers. Well, they are fighting hard. They've seen the back of Rishi. So as we were discussing, the top 5 are very devastating. Out of that, not top 3 removed. 94 for 3. Rishi got a star. He's gone for 25 in 20. LBW Sada. We're back on air, slicing it. Whenever I'm coming back on air, the boundaries are coming. It's nicely slicing it. Shiva. The score moves to 138 in 62. That's a wide. But talk about such an attractive innings. Yash 35 in 16. We thought that man was enough to complete the innings. But Sada just said there are so many other things to cherish. He nicely opened the face of the bat. The last one, sidearm bowling. Coming in nicely. This man has more jump and appeal. From the wicketkeeper, that's halfway through. 103 for 3. The players will take drinks. And the RECON Rangers requiring just another 38 in the next 10. back on air. 106 for 3. The Recon Rangers, what a match it has been for them. Ideally, they would really want to correct, especially the discipline they've showed. And they've had some tests, remember. The openers tested them. They bounced back. It was Dr. Yadukul who played so nicely. But the spinners bowling very closer to the stumps, tossing the ball up. And the way Dr. Uday has been operating, so many correcting points. And Dr. Yash's form, big plus for them. 108 for 30. That's in the air there. Dr. Shiva, it's taken, it's gone. On the verge of finishing the match in a hurry. Well, that net run rate is always a contention. Just another 33 required. It has been the spinners' mojo today. The spinners have been absolutely terrific, using the conditions, tossing the ball again wide of Shiva. The ball again, playing with the hard hands, trying to swing at that one. Go for the big hike. The fielder not making a mistake. Well, the Recon Rangers, are they making any certain mistakes? So 108 for 4. Well, very surprising, isn't it? Dr. Shiva, who's the man of the match. In fact, the most valuable player of the tournament, this man. 34 points, a contribution mainly. The ball has been absolutely terrific. 4 for 15, Dr. Niranjan today. Dr. Niranjan Shiva. So Kaushik, 5 in 10. Just struggling here at the moment. Just trying to clear out that back leg. And now, very destructive batsmen like him do this. Trying to just open the body, especially more leg side dominant players who want to hit down the ground. And Babu makes his way to the crease. Is off and running with a single. Well, they're still fighting hard, the Smashers. 11 gone, 109 for 4. So 109 for 4 coming back. The discipline they've shown, really a good match practice for them. The extras has been the talking point, and more the wicket keeper especially. Well, the focus will definitely be on him. The way he has to anticipate that bounce, well, you definitely can't afford to drop catches, and you definitely have to stop the ball, isn't it? Yes, they've been inside it, just part and parcel. The opposition has got luck in their favor, but yet when there are important matches coming up, especially likes of the quarterfinal, the wicket keeper will be on his toes. And today you've seen him drop the ball, especially there have been more wides, which these are some of the talking points where they really need to govern, isn't it? And today we've not seen Dr. Uday, and in fact even 5 runs which were even added to the tally. And the openers, they must restrict, no doubt about that, whomever they're facing in the quarterfinal. That's bowling it wider. The wicketkeeper has been up and appealing all the time. Well, Kishore, slightly expensive today, 1 for 26. So we've already seen wicket maiden in this match. So are we seeing one more? But yet this match is... Oh, that's through Sada again. I believe will they take 2? No, they settle for 1. But Kaushik, how is he going to play? 5 in 10. This is what the middle order do for you. The Babu in the last few matches has been not convincing for him. 4, 13, 12. Yes, the middle order has to come to the party. Oh, that smash! That's too tall, and in fact straight to the fielder there. The middle order will definitely want to come to the fore, isn't it? The likes of Dr. Kaushik, the likes of Dr. Babu. Have a look at that against the pace. This against the spin, he has a very good slighter more strike, but against the pace, he has got out on more occasions. Well, Kishore, right arm fast, in fact possessing a very good record the last few matches. And have a look at the dot ball percent, 45. And rightly so. Today it has been slightly expensive, 1 for 28 with a pole. We'll talk about that. 12 gone, 112 for 4. requiring another 29 in 48. Well, after this, the action will continue. It will be the Isha Hospitals up against the Tigons. The Tigons are the team to look for, isn't it? But Isha Hospitals, they'll be learning so many things from this tournament. That's in the air, the fielder drops one more. Well, running catches are always tough. It's not easy taking them. It's a very, very good effort. Sada has been bowling very, very nicely. Well, tossing the ball up with all the spinners. Got that ball to turn. Got the ball to bounce and be not afraid. Bowling it right up there. Oh, that's in the air. Now the fielder will watch it go over his head. Just I was remembering a stat. He remembers to hit a 6, Kaushik. Well, hard time, isn't it? For him, he's slightly been struggling in the crease. Yeah, I tell this man, open side, leg side-ish. What a shot that was. It's much needed. You don't want to drop catches. Beat of Babu, beat of Kaushik. That was a sensational strike into the crowd. Now 22 required. They want to finish off in a hurry. Good bowling. It's very good bowling. Once you're bowling it back of the length, again top of off, getting the ball to bounce. The batsman has only one thing to do with rest. What a wonderful presentation of the shot. It's a brilliant stroke into the crowd. And another wide down the leg side. But yes, Kishore, the dot ball percentage is almost that value he brings to the side, 45. But have a look at the impact. It's just immense. But when a bowler, an important bowler in the team, goes for a very easy single there, so more runs of the toss-ups. The captain's waiting for all important toss next. Sai, the captain, who's ready for the toss time. His team in a very good position. So it will be, they're already through to that knockouts. So it will be a very good game. Well, he can definitely experiment with a lot of things. That middle order, he can definitely want to correct so many things as well. Going into a very, very important fixture. Yesterday we've had do-or-die contests. So just another 20 away. It'll be really interesting how Dr. Sai, the captain, responds to the situation. So 19 in 43 from here. The Recon Rangers require. Kaushik hit a massive 6 in this over. A good way for Sada to bounce back. Not in a hurry at the moment. Just dealing in singles. 13 gone. 1, 2, 3 for 4. Just another 18 required in 42 balls. So Kishore comes into the bat bowling crease, having some good healthy matches. In fact, 3 for in the last match. And could you have imagined? That's the reason I say cricket is such a miraculous game. You never know how are you going to poise out different matches. So one match at a time. That is what I loved from the Recon Rangers captain. The moment he loved is one match at a time. And that's true. That's why of the fielder there. Is there a fielder to cut off? Yes. You got a fielder in the deep. And 2 runs to the tally. It's a really good partnership, isn't it? Just the start to the partnership. So the wicketkeeper, the tough times the wicketkeeper had, the likes of Babu and Kaushik, who really need to fire on all cylinders. So Kaushik as well, though going at runner ball 16 in 16, he needs to fire. He needs to fire big time. Well, Dr. Uday was not there. So yes, that is what matches like this, more sort of a practice match, lets you experiment with. So now Babu would want to finish in a canter. It's 126 for 4, 5 in 8. This man. Oh, good bowling again. Attacking the stumps. Their spinners have been absolutely prolific today. Attacking the stumps. Bowling it exactly. Using the bounce. This pitch always surprises us. Well, going into the knockouts, if this pitch has got these many surprise elements, simply brilliant. But the way they've always found a way to play the quicker ones, the catches as well. All in all, they'll definitely learn a lot from this match, and a lot of positives as well. Dr. Shiva, who was in such scintillating form, 4 for. He ideally missed. He would definitely want to know how to definitely bowl those milestones overs. That's good fielding there. So the next match, Isha Hospitals up against the TIGONS. Well, tomorrow I believe will be the last of the league stage. What a way it has been. It's been history. This has already started on April 6th, already through the league stages. We'll be having quarters, then through the semis, and all grand final on June 6th. Just stay await. Well, who will be the team to reach towards the finals? The TIGONS playing so well, but you never know. The semi-final jinx. Who is going to break that? It's a tidy stuff at the moment. 130 for 4 after 14. That's 6. Is that a 6? Is that a 6? Yes. Well, the time will only tell how the match switches. Babu. I believe it is Kaushik who has hit a superb 6. What a sound of the bat. Well, only a few sixes in the match. What a beautiful shot. Picked it from front of the hand. Full. And out she goes. Into the grass banks, into the trees. That's a superb strike from Kaushik. Well, it was very quiet at one moment. 5 in 10 he was. And quickly moved on to 25 in 20. Well, the last 10 balls striking over 200, Kaushik. Well, he himself as well staying and governing till the end, this partnership. So many positives for the RECON Rangers heading towards. That's nicely played away. Now we await to finish off this match in a magnificent fashion. Though Sada has been really good with his bowling, but yet again wickets at crucial junctures were important. The partnership, the runs in the first phase really told. That's another wide. The runs in the first phase really decided a lot of things. The RECON Rangers, once they restricted the opposition, the win was already returned for them. So partnership 13-21. And that's belted away. Yes, that's straight to the fielder. Now Kaushik says, over to you, Babu. Finish off the match. Just another 2 required from here. Babu on strike. Another 33 balls. So this will do a great boost to the net run rate. Yes, Babu hits that in the air. He'll be taken. Well, I said over to Babu, but not to be. A fielder sets over to me. Well, Sada, what a great performance with the ball from him. Even though his team is ending on the losing side, he ensures he gets a 3-for. Trying to go big, couldn't clear the fielder there. Babu is gone for 7 in 11, a struggling time for him. Ends 139 for 5. Well, Dr. Rahul makes his way to the crease. Well, they try to go big, trying to finish off in style. This is what we get to see the finish. Well, not to be. A lot of positives. Dr. Kaushik's positive, and even this man, sticking around with this man is so important. Dr. Rahul making his way to the crease. Just 2 runs required. Will he become the hero? Well, they would want to finish off before 15th. We know every ball adds to the tally. Every run, every over adds to that net run rate. So Rahul has that well in mind, and that will be it. Yes, we have had the finish. In the 15th over, the ball just stops in the outfield, but that does not do that. And it's an emphatic win. It's an emphatic win for the RECON Rangers. Restricted with the bat. Restricted with the ball. Superb with the bat. Finishing of the match. Winning the third match in a row. Now they have done the bit. This will do a big boost into the net run rate. They're winning the match by 5 wickets, the RECON Rangers. What a match this has been. Full of class, full of entertainment. And we sign off. It's bye-bye from the commentary box. And congratulate Dr. Shiva on a splendid 4 for. It's a brilliant performance.